My mother-in-law keeps a diary about everything wrong I do. My husband just showed it to me. My mother-in-law has been keeping a detailed diary of every mistake I've made since I started dating her son 5 years ago. Hundreds of entries documenting perceived failures, from serving store-bought rolls to wearing the wrong shade to a family photo. My husband just showed it to me because his mother is planning to present it at an intervention to convince him to leave me. When I said we needed to cut his mother off, he said he couldn't abandon her. So I left him instead. Now he's remarried and his mother is doing the exact same thing to his new wife. I'm 27 years old, and I was married to my husband Blake for 2 years before it ended. We dated for 3 years before that, so 5 years total together. I met Blake when I was 22, fresh out of college, working my first real job as a marketing coordinator. He was 25, working in finance, confident and kind. We fell in love quickly, and I thought I'd found my person. Meeting his mother, Diane, was intimidating from the start. She lived in a beautiful home in an expensive suburb, everything decorated perfectly, not a thing out of place. She was polite to me at that first dinner, but there was something cold in her politeness, like she was assessing me and I was coming up short. Blake told me not to worry about it, that his mom was just protective and particular, that she'd warm up when she got to know me. She never warmed up. Over 5 years, Diane remained distant and critical in subtle ways. Comments about my clothes not being quite appropriate for the occasion, suggestions that I should consider styling my hair differently, observations that my table manners could use refinement. Nothing overtly cruel, just a constant drip of implications that I wasn't quite good enough for her son. I tried so hard to please her. I really did. I'd research proper etiquette before family dinners. I'd buy new outfits for gatherings, trying to match what I thought Diane would approve of. I'd practice conversation topics that might interest her. But nothing I did seemed to make a difference. She remained cordial, but cold, and I never felt accepted into Blake's family. Blake would defend me sometimes when Diane's comments were particularly pointed. He'd tell her to give me a break, that I was doing my best. But he'd also tell me privately that I was being too sensitive, that his mother meant well, that I should just ignore her little criticisms. So I did. I swallowed my hurt and kept trying. We got engaged after 3 years of dating.